Things Fall Apart, Chapter 19. Okonkwo is spending his last harvest in Mabanta and is happy to leave. Okonkwo sent money to Obirika to build his huts back in the old village. Okonkwo decided to hold a thank you feast for his mother's relatives.
I am calling this feast because I have the wherewithal. I cannot live on the bank of a river and wash my hands with spittle. My mother's people have been good to me, and I must show my gratitude.
The oldest member, Ushendu, breaks the kola nuts. It is broken. We do not ask for wealth, because he that has health and children will also have wealth. We do not pray to have more money, but more kinsmen. We are better than animals, because we have kinsmen. As animal rubs its itching flank against a tree, and man asks his kinsman to scratch him.
I beg you to accept this little cola. It is not to pay you back for all you did to me in these 7 years. A child cannot pay for its mother's milk. I have only called you together because it is good for kinsmen to meet.
Chapter 20. Things Fall Apart. Okonkwo calls his sons together to talk about Nawoi.
You have all seen the great abomination of your brother. Now he is no longer my son or your brother. I will only have a son who is a man, who will hold his head up among my people. If any one of you prefers to be a woman, let him follow Nawoi now, while I am alive, so that I can curse him. If you turn against me when I am dead, I will visit you and break your neck.
A church has been built in Umafoya, and a powerful leader, Wifwi Ogona, has joined the Christians. Government is established, and the Christians disperse messengers to watch the people. The messengers are called Khatma, or ashy buttocks. The people hate them. The Khatma imprison people who make offenses to the Christians. Khatma of the ashy buttocks, he is fit to be a slave. The white man has no sense. He is fit to be a slave. The Khatma beat the prisoners for singing the song. But the song spreads in Umafoya. Obirika tells Okonkwo all of this.
Perhaps I have been away too long, but I cannot understand these things you tell me. What is it that has happened to our people? Why have they lost the power to fight?
Have you not heard how the white man wiped out Abami?
I have heard, but I have also heard that Abami were weak and foolish. Why did they not fight back? Had they no guns and machetes? We would be cowards to compare ourselves with the men of Abami. Their fathers have never dared to stand before our ancestors. We must fight these men and drive them from the land.
It is already too late. Our own men and sons have joined the ranks of the stranger. They have joined his religion, and they help to uphold his government. If we should try to drive out the white men in Umafoya, we should find it easy. There are only 2 of them. But what of our own people, who are following their way and have been given power? They would go to Umuru and bring the soldiers, and we would be like Abami. I told you on my last visit to Mabante how they hanged Anito.
Does the white man understand our custom about land?
How can he when he does not even speak our tongue? But he says that our customs are bad, and our own brothers who have taken up his religion also say that our customs are bad. How do you think we can fight when our own brothers have turned against us? The white man is very clever. He came quietly and peaceably with his religion. We were amused at his foolishness and allowed him to stay. Now he has won our brothers, and our clan can no longer act like one. He has put a knife on the things that held us together, and we have fallen apart. Things Fall Apart, Chapter 21. Mr. Brown is trying to keep the Christian converts from angering the clan, but one of them angers the clan greatly. Enoch decides to eat the sacred python. But Mr. Brown gets really angry at him, and he yells and scolds him and tells him he was very bad. And the clan greatly likes him for this, and they give him an elephant tusk, which is a great sign of dignity and manliness. Akuma, one of the leaders, tells Mr. Brown that he wants one of his sons to be taught at Mr. Brown's school. Akuna and Mr. Brown teach each other about the
We say that there is one supreme God who made heaven and earth. We also believe in him and call him Taku. He made the world and the other gods. There are the other gods. Taku is the only God, and all others are false. You call the people one like this one, and you call it a god, but it is still a piece of wood. Yes, it is indeed a piece of wood. The piece of wood, the tree from which it came from, was made by Taku, as indeed all
minor gods were. But he made them for his messengers so that we could approach him through them. It is like yourself. You are the head of your church.
No, the head of my church is God himself. That guy right there.
I know, but there must be head in this world among men. Somebody like yourself must be the head of here.
The head of my church in that sense is in England.
That is exactly what I am saying. The head of your church is in your country. He has sent you here as his messenger, and you have also appointed your own messengers and servants. Or let me take another example, the district commissioner. He is sent by your king.
Psst. They have a king. A queen. Sorry. They have a queen.
Your queen sends here her messengers. The district commissioner. He finds that he cannot do the work alone, and he appoints Katma to help him. It is the same with God.
Mr. Brown tries to beg people to learn how to read and write. Soon people came and worked on the farms in the morning and school in the afternoon. Mr. Brown had sent Nwoi, who changed his name to Isaac, to see Okonkwo. Isaac came to tell Okonkwo that he was now a teacher. But Okonkwo chased him out and told him never to come back.